Hi, good morning. My name is Satya Prasad, and in this presentation, I'm going to talk about corporate actions, different types of corporate action, and the important dates in corporate actions. First, what is corporate action? Corporate action is nothing but any action taken by a publicly traded company that is going to affect the shareholder in ownership or in capital structure or distribution of value all comes under corporate action. And in corporate action there are two types. First is voluntary and the another second one is mandatory. So now let's come to different types of corporate action available. So first is dividends. Dividend is nothing but distribution of company's profit to its shareholders in the form of cash or additional shares. First is cash dividend. Cash dividend is nothing but company is giving out some percentage of the profits that they generated in the year to shareholders in the form of cash is called as cash dividend. The second one is stock dividend. In this stock dividend, the company is going to give extra amount of shares to its existing shareholders so that they can preserve this cash. Like let's say the company is consistently giving dividends each year from the last 5 years, but this year the company is not in a good shape, or the company wants to use that capital in another areas like investing new plant, that thing. So but if the company stops paying the dividend, the shareholders might get disappointed. In that case, what the company will do is they will just give the additional shares to the existing shareholders so that they can sell it to the market and they can be satisfied. So that is what stock dividend is all about, and it is called as, yeah. Josh, do you have any doubts in this first topic, dividends?
I will ask later, okay?
Okay, Josh, yeah. So coming to the second topic, it is stock split. Stock split is nothing but dividing the individual share into the multiple shares by, that is what stock split is all about. Let's take for example, the company has said 2 to 1 stock split. So in that case, if you hold one, they will split one share into two. Like if you are owner of the company and you own one share, then the new ownership, the new structure of the after the corporate action, your shareholders will be, you will be the owner of two shares in the company. But it's nothing but the number of the value is not going to change more. Like it is only the purpose of issuing is to increase the liquidity. As you know, if the company has started very early on, the number of share is going to be limited, and as the company grows, company generates more and more profit, the shareholders share price will increase. But as the share price increases, the people in the market who are willing to buy the share at that price, that the increased price will be very less, because it will become very expensive for a lot of public in general market. So in that case, what the company will do is they simply split that one share into two. Let's take there is a company like a Wipro company, and uh, beginning 1 year back the share price is around 10,000. Let's take it is 10,000, and this 10,000 amount is very huge, because lot of people in general public, they can't able to own that share, because 10,000 is huge amount. In that case, what the company will do is they will just divide the share into two by giving the stock split. In that case, what happens is the share which is 10,000, then after corporate action, the share price will decrease into 5,000. But if you are the shareholder before, you will get two shares, each value is 5,000. It is same only. Yeah, hope you understand. And the third is bonus issue. Bonus issue is nothing but distributing additional shares to existing shareholders without any capital. Like let's take, if a company wants to issue new shares, then they will only issue. Okay. So So whenever the company is going to issue, like whenever the company is going to issue any additional new shares to the public, then the company needs to will collect money from them. So they will issue by using share price. But in the stock splits, what they will do is they will just give additional shares to existing shareholder without collecting any from money from them. So the fourth one is rights issue. Rights issue is nothing but giving right to the existing shareholders to subscribe new additional shares that the company wants to raise at a at a discounted price than the price that is offered to the public. Like, so let's take, there is a company which wants to which wants to start a capital project, and further they need money to finance the project. In that case, first what the company will do is they will approach their existing shareholders that we want to raise capital to this project. So we are giving you the right that you can subscribe. For that, we are issuing new shares to the public. Before issuing to the public, we are giving right to you. So you can subscribe this share, and for you, if you subscribe with us, which you subscribe, what we'll do is we will give you the share price at a discounted price than the market price. So it is going to encourage existing shareholders, and also whenever existing shareholders subscribe to this rights issue, it gives a right signal to the market that the existing shareholders are very happy with the company. That's why they want to participate more in the company. So it gives good intention to the market. And the fifth one is mergers and acquisition. In mergers and acquisitions, the companies the combining of two companies into one company is called as merger. And in merger, uh, what they will do is they will merge two companies and form a new entity, separate new entity. And when it comes to acquisition, the big company is acquiring another company and taking all the share voting rights from the acquisition company is called as acquisition. And in merger, one example is Vodafone and Idea merged together to form company V. And in this new entity, they will get ownership of this new entity based on the agreed terms and conditions that they agreed. When it comes to acquisition, Reliance acquiring fashion brands. Yeah. In spin-off, the company is selling off one of the departments to the public. That is called spin-off. In share buybacks, the company buying shares of its own company from the public is called a share buyback. uh, when the purpose of share buyback is whenever the company feels that their share is undervalued, or the value of the share is more than the what it is trading in the market, then what the company will do is they will buy from the they will buy back their shares with the capital that they have in the form of retained earnings. What happens in that case is, as they take out more and more shares from the public, the share price is going to increase, because the same earnings divided by the number of share is going to decrease, right? So in that case, the value of the share is going to increase, and in the long term, it's going to give good advantage to existing shareholders, and the people who are going to exit is going to lose the to law is going to lose. And they will give two type of offer. One is tender offer, second is open market operations. In tender offer, they will give tender to the market that we want to buy back our shares at the specified price, at which is premium to current market price. And the next one is reverse stock split. In the stock split, what they will do is they will merge more shares into single shares. Like, in this case of stock split, they will divide one share into two. And in this reverse stock split, what they will do is they will make two shares into one single share. And the purpose of making these two shares into one single share is because if the share value is very low, like in single digits, the existing shareholder does not want their shares to be traded at this low digits. Well, in that case, what the company do is they will merge two shares, and the reflected after corporate action, the price will be reflected combining the value of both of these shares. Yeah. And that's all. That is what corporate action. Now we will come into the more important dates in corporate actions. First comes declaration date. In this declaration date, the board of directors and the company is going to declare the corporate action that we want to take. We want to give the corporate action. We are that they will publicly communicate to the shareholders that we are going to take this corporate action. In next event date, the company will say, yeah, this is the date uh, there is a difference between this declaration date and the ex-dividend date. In between this date, whoever owns the share is going to get the advantage of this corporate action, and whoever has owns after this ex-dividend date is not going to get the corporate action. This is the date that they will say that until this ex-dividend date, whoever has the ownership until this ex-dividend date is going to get the corporate action, and we will take them as the owners of our company. And the record date is the date at which company decides the all the shareholders who has recorded before this ex dividend date, and they will record all those shareholders details, like everything. And this payment date is the date that they will transfer that money into the two shareholders, is called it payment date. Yeah, that's all, guys, and if you have any doubts, you feel free to ask me now. Yeah, Joshnavi. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Joshnavi.
Yeah, I'll ask.
What?
Just wait, I'll ask.
Oh, okay, okay. Shall I put it? Shall I scroll it up so that you can see different kind of issues? Yeah.